I keep forgetting that's something I want to do every time. I clearly don't want to do it that much, but this is where we're at, folks. We're going down rabbit holes, and we don't know when we're going to stop getting out of the rabbit holes. It's too late. We've already gone down like a million, might as well go down a million more. So now instead of going to either sides of the cloning results, I'm going to go towards the middle, because I don't have my entire life to devote to reading all 85 out of, all 85 files that pop up when I looked up cloning the Jeffrey Epstein files. But he definitely had some sort of fascination with cloning. So, and I'm going with EFTA 0027-03702. Yes, I am over 18 years of age. Contesting intellectual property theft, medical business plan, and miscellaneous in 2013. Motive: 2017 detainment. Michael Featherstone Hugh John Hill, Minister of Health Roger Kirkner, 2013 inquiry intellectual law. It's who it's to is redacted, although it does say Dear John. So this is interesting. Dear John, I'm contacting you today as I have an inquiry in regards to business law and have been advised by Heather Mack, senior solicitor of West Side Lawyers, Port Prairie, to seek further advice and assistance with a lawyer in your field. Have been advised by Dino DeRosa of DeRosa Lawyers, Adelaide, to contact you in regards to this matter, who provided me for contact details. I have a matter of concerning the SA Medical Association and a proposed business plan that I have written and contacted the board about. 2009, Heather Mack has advised me that I will need the advice of an intellectual lawyer in regards to the business plan. I have started research concerning the development of a medical specialist center to be established in the Port Pirie region in 2007. I was receiving advice from a business advisor, Michael Pennisberg of the Regional Development. I don't know, there's a bunch of legal stuff. It's a 44-page long document. But what's interesting is that first bit that I read out, that bit about the contesting intellectual property stuff, that's handwritten. A lot of this is a huge document that's got a lot of little handwritings on it. So I don't know exactly what's going on here. It's this ginormous legal document. Oh, and it's got the list that I mentioned from the last video we did. The one with the cloning and the Jack Snacks and the haunted hotel. And why, and they're all like, everything's like underlined. Continual multiple intellectual property theft, most destruction of career for sex demand, sexual abuse Epstein-Maxwell. 2009-2021, multiple intellectual property theft. So then there's another long list. It says handwritten in form only, not installed on a computer, not shared with a third party, privacy of own home. Underline, it says Easy Editor, computer program, Microsoft, America, Bill Gates. Okay. Indoor water fountains of lighting features, soothing company, Himmelberlarium.cv, parental lockout system, Brenner Carter. There's just a huge list of different companies, it looks like. Continuing onward. I acknowledge operating intellectually under active intellectual property theft of target evicted evidence, involved in conspired cover-up, entrapment of victim, and targeting obstruction of justice, withholding knowledge, states forks, submitted USB, contained documented evidence of intellectual property theft, ICAC by government scores, involved in criminal network. Not applicable. So this, okay. Page 6 says reporting recognized fraud activity. In addition to our correspondence, Optus, fraudulent, Other files, ACCC, RSVP reports, managers reports, medical report, denied healthcare. With a not applicable written across sideways. Developed in handwritten form only. Privacy of home. For the professional victim. So, for the professional thing. Sorry, my bad. It says for the professional suggestion as a department of your organization, a department developed that is specifically and solely aimed at the woman in the professional position in the workforce in regards to workplace. No sexual abuse, no sexual harassment, no physical abuse, no verbal abuse, no something sexual, I think, assault? I guess it's sexual assault at the bottom. Handwritten post-pyre not installed in position of AC. This department has the authority to go over the powerful man's head to investigate in private without his knowledge or consent. If found guilty, has the power to endorse authority in defense of the complainant hotline, complainant's information. So most of this is handwritten, and now everything I just read was handwritten. Now I'm back to typed. Now it's a little bit interesting. It says up on the top left corner, it's dated at May 19th, 2022. Epstein attended local public schools, first attending public school 188 and then Mark Twain Junior High School nearby in 1967. So looks like this is basically his biography. So we went from a bunch of lists of handwritten notes to his biography to a bunch of screenshots and something from William Smith. It's the subject is spam specialist medical center. The date is May 5th, 2010. It says the note above says continued development medical business plan 2010. And then there's another screenshot above that, which is just a bunch of emails from some guy called Jacqueline Pierce. Got stuff like, in terms of subjects, got the Specialist Medical Center, NIEIS applications. What does that mean? Alright, what does NIES application mean? What? Did I spell that right? Because this makes no sense.
Yeah, maybe spell it.
Oh, I put it backwards. It's supposed to be NEIS. I'm getting too tired now. We did multiple videos today, but
Yep. We got a lot of lost time to make up for, so
yeah. I think I actually might be able to go over that 30-minute mark, so we're gonna have to go above 30 next session. So, anyways, NEIS applications. I just said it wrong to myself, and then I tricked myself. NEIS applications, which as of July 1st, 2022, has been rebranded to Self-Employment Assistance, referred to the process of applying for a fully funded Australian government program designed to help eligible individuals to start and run their own small business. So, it's the program, formerly known as the New Enterprise Incentive and Scheme, provides aspiring entrepreneurs with training, mentoring, and financial support. So it's Australian. I wonder if they renamed it when they found that they were associated with the Epstein files in some capacity. So this has been one of the more interesting files because it's got screenshots, it's got handwriting, and it's got like original typed up documents. And I can barely read this particular one. I can't. I take it back. I can't read it at all. I can read the message not downloaded. Targeted victim targeted online. Maxwell, 2006-2013. Epstein plus Maxwell directly targeted victim 2010. Doesn't help the fact that a lot of the grammar in these emails are atrocious. I'm sure it's messing up my brain if I'm supposed to speak. If anyone listening has not gone into the files, I highly encourage you to just go in there and if you're curious to see just how atrocious it's like first grade grammar errors in some of these. Maxwell email contact looks like it says May 28th, 2010. But they do it I think it's the military way where it's day, month, year. No, actually no, military I believe is year, month, day. That's I think other parts of the world I know do it day, month, year. So, computer business plan after review. Michael Featherson installed a computer in 2009. Business plan is construction. Married name. Jacqueline redacted. That's a very scary image. I'm getting better at editing, so it's a black and white image, and it looks kind of like an old school, like not hospital bed. What's the word I'm looking for? Where they wheel, it's like a bed on wheels, one of the ones on wheels, where they can wheel it through. Yeah. And it looks like there's something on the bottom of it, and I can't exactly. It might just be like some sort of pump that helps move it up and down, but I can't really tell. There's something on the bottom, I can't really describe it, but if I can figure out how to edit that picture in, I will. But it's a creepy looking picture because it's in black and white. And one of the, you know how they got bars up on these, these beds on wheels basically? One of them's down, the other one's up, and that kind of creeps me out a little bit. Like the image, first off, it doesn't even look like one that I would expect to see in a hospital. That's the creepy thing. Like, it emulates it, but I don't think I've ever seen one like this in a hospital, and I've been to hospitals a lot. And then the fact that one of the railings is down, and then there's that thing on the bottom that I can't really explain that's towards the front, and I'm like, it's just like the weirdest looking contraption I've seen in a while. It's probably after the Epstein dentist office chair. It's probably the scariest inanimate object I've seen out of all the Epstein files. So, this says prepared September 2009. Computer disk, 2009. Completed plan installed computer. Miscellaneous designed under business registration, 2010. This is interesting because this came up for the clones. This came up under cloning. It did not pop up over something else. Like, it didn't pop up over, like, trafficking or anything else. It came up for cloning. So, now, line equalization tax. I was talking about if you indicated your application for registration that you have obligations under the Wine Equalization Act, luxury car tax, or fuel tax credit legislation, you'll be contacted at a later date for further details. You may object to the registration, the date of effect of your registration, the tax periods that you apply to. Okay, this just looks like he's trying to find tax loopholes again. In handwriting, it says medical business plan dash the specialist medical center miscellaneous communication took for medical profit the digital referral system. Jacqueline. It looks like her last name starts with either a D or an I. And it says that her name is a targeted victim. I wonder if there's a known Jacqueline.
I want to say that I might have heard of a Jacqueline, but yet again, no, I don't think it's the same person. Never mind.
So I'm trying to look up her name. Jack. So The first names that pop up, there's no name that matches the last name. So I'm wondering if this is someone who didn't make it out in one piece. Alright. Oh. I'm not reading it doesn't, okay. I've been saying miscellaneous. It was actually M.S.I.C. Now, it was all in handwriting when I was reading that, so it was kind of hard for me to read. It was kind of sloppy handwriting. People say I got sloppy handwriting. This is sloppy handwriting. So M.S.I.C., instead of actually being miscellaneous, it actually means Medical Services Information Center. A service developed for medical professionals. Okay, that's good, I guess. Documented evidence, Epstein, Maxwell, connected to August government sources. TIFF files, designers, professional involved. 20% email something Maxwell. Email NEIS, government department. Underneath, M.S.I.C, letterheads, Adam. And Maxwell fake identity. So Adam is a fake identity. It's from Ghislaine Maxwell, according to this file. It says that Adam Gorgly is a fake identity for Ghislaine Maxwell, from what I'm reading. So, if you go to file EFTA 00270372.pdf, if you go to the 15th page, you're going to find that there's a section where M.S.I.C. letterhead mock-up, where mock-up is circled. Underneath that, you're going to find something circled. It's M.S.I.C. letterheads -Adam -Maxwell. And it says underneath, fake identity -Adam Gorgly. So it looks like Adam Gorgly is a fake identity for Maxwell. Could be wrong, but I'm guessing that's what it means. So okay. So it's 20, it's the percentage sign with 20 after it. So I don't know what the exact, maybe that means something else, and I'm trying to remember what that means. Percentage sign but before 20, it's not 20%, but percentage sign 20, M.S.I.C. logo designed by Maxwell with targeted victim. So if we figure out who designed their logo, is that Jacqueline? I'm not gonna look it up now. It's not as important right now. Government Department -Australia NEIS 2011. Designing M.S.I.C. logo and business cards. Online freelance designer Adam Gorgly, London, UK. Named himself A. Business logo examples 2010 Maxwell plus Epstein directly allowed in design of M.S.I.C. logo connected to Intel prop theft by I think it says AUST government. Oh, AUST is Australian government sources. I said August earlier. Oh my goodness. But then again, it's not okay. So this is someone's way of So, what they taught us is when you write notes to yourself, as long as you understand it, you don't need to give an explanation. If you're just writing notes to yourself, it's your notes to take them any way you need to. You can write them down later, and because if notes for yourself, then you probably just want yourself to read it. So I'm wondering if this is a scenario where somebody's just writing notes to themselves in a way where it's okay, I'm going to go over this really quickly, and it's meant for my eyes only, so I'm just going to use notes that make sense to me. Australian government sources involved. Criminal network targeting. Email. 20% percent sign 20. And so M.S.I.C. There's the logo. Letterheads. Adam Epstein plus Maxwell. March 12th, 2010. Medical statistical overview study survey form. A bunch of questions with nothing filled out. And Business card design development, Maxwell / Adam. And address. Bunch of redacted. Government plus sources involved in criminal network, targeting of targeted victim, connected sources to Epstein and Maxwell. No idea what's going on. Sideways. so it's like, it's rotated a full 90 degrees, so I'm just like rotating my head. I know you can't see this right now, but I'm like rotating my head so I can read it better, because it's not, the text in here on page 19, like, it's very kind of like faded looking, so it's really hard to read already. So if I just gotta like go like this, that doesn't look like, it says SA healthcare plan, but I don't think SA means what SA means now when you're texting each other, so I'm not too worried about it. Sets the framework for service redistribution, demand management, clinical management, workforce development, infrastructure investment. Yeah, I think that's world force or some. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, now on to page 20, Intel Prof F. SA Government Medical Business Plan of Victim 2006 to 2009. Email, the Specialist Medical Center 2009, NES 2009. Alright, I'm going to keep reading, but I'm wondering, so Epstein didn't just have victims in the United States. I really haven't heard of other countries trying to go after Epstein. Have you?
No, like, I know that in terms of associates, all I've heard was, they got the prince, the British prince, I'm forgetting his name. Is it?
Yeah, it's Andrew, Prince Andrew, and...
Yeah, so they got Prince Andrew. Granted, they only charged him on accounts for treason, and then they immediately forgave him, and now he's scot-free.
Yeah, well, I was wondering that, like, everyone's like, okay, when is the United States going to arrest anybody? It's like, well, knowing how these things normally go, they're going to get arrested. They're not going to have enough evidence to take to court.
The thing is we got Epstein to begin with. Like, we had him in jail. The problem is
not really.
Tiger committed suicide, which is hopefully the story.
I don't think you did. We all...
Or got away, which, as you said, that's what we believe. We believe that he's living large somewhere. I've gone down the Pete rabbit hole to the point where I'm not even too sure what's real and what's fake anymore, because the guy, like, anytime when I hear him speak, I'm just all like, is he acting? Like, is he just acting terribly? Because he's not really hiding his identity. There's a lot of sus behavior going on for him. Like, something about him just doesn't feel natural.
You talking about Pete again?
At the same time, it's all like, innocent until proven guilty, and there's enough, like, he looks like him, but yeah, there's also areas where he, looks like his own person, but you can also explain that away by saying, hey, Epstein was rich enough to get plastic surgery, so if he just wanted to keep, roughly what he looked like, then he just, does light plastic surgery, and, there's ways around it,
Yeah, his name is Peter Simmel, and he is actually, I tried looking up his name in the Epstein files. I couldn't find any evidence that his actual name, his alias, Peter Simmel, is in the Epstein files. Like, nothing popped up. And, by the way, if you want to look it up, it's, Peter, Peter, Simmel, Simel, and I will say, what's weird is he even has, like, the same, like, way to dress as Jeffrey Epstein. Like, someone...
Oh, yeah, like, that's another thing, like, how he dresses, his resources, like, he lives in a house that has a similar view to, ones that they have pictures of him in, and I also saw one where he's literally standing behind a plane that has a similar paint job to Epstein's private jet.
Yeah, and I think he was born the same year as Jeffrey Epstein. So is this?
Together.
Yeah, and then they had like similar background, he like lived in the same areas, and he also was in real estate or something.
Maybe that's why he's into cloning. He's just wanting to figure out where did Pete come from.
Yeah, it's scaring me a little bit though. Let's see. Peter Simmel. And he is okay. Actually, I had more information come back when I put in Palm Beach Pete than I did when I put in his actual name. So it's okay. Well, where's the original AI summary that I got? AI mode. I was in AI mode, or maybe I wasn't. He's 71 years old, tennis player, real estate executive, living in South Florida. That sounds weird. That doesn't make sense, because wouldn't Jeffrey Epstein have also been 71? Because I think he was a similar age. Let's see. He would have been born. Jeffrey Epstein was born in 53. So no, he would have been like a couple years older than Palm Beach Pete, but not by much. That's still 2 years compared to, if they look exactly the same. Jeffrey Epstein's only supposed to be 2 years older. That's scary.
That's a minute going same parties as well.
I'm not, but he didn't pop up in the file, so I'm wondering. Yeah, that does back it up.
From my understanding, I found 2 videos that says that he's in the files, and where it's mentioned is he's not mentioned by name. It's just a throwaway line where it's like, hey, I saw your twin the other day at your party last night or something.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
You know what? Since we did a lot of the cloning stuff, I am going to look up twin right now. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that came up with twins, so I'm gonna put in your twin. See if I can find something that came up. Okay, it is to Jeffrey Epstein. It says your twin. It's the first one. There's 28 results. No! It's supposed to just be a photo that's attached, sent by from Nina K. That's not it. Nope, you're right. Okay.
All right.
I found the one you're talking about. You are spot on, my friend. You are spot on. It's from Redacted. Saw your twin last night. My heart almost jumped out of my chest when I saw him. The likeness is unbelievable. But he was hugging and kissing another man in the street. It must be the same man that one of your friends, I think it was Faith, saw recently. Let's see who else. Saw your twin last night. I'm waiting for your twin. Okay. No way. Why? I'm waiting for your twin. D to make it look like happy face. It's from Redacted to Jeffrey Epstein. Then it looks like this is from Jeffrey Epstein to the person. Happy Hanukkah and happy Thanksgiving. Hence, have a good Thanksgiving. You're one of the main people in my life, whom I'm thankful for making me as a person. You're so much better than you know. I love you. Big kiss. Maybe I'm wrong, because I don't know. Oh, no, I was right. Yeah, so actually I missed a section. So the part that's from Jeffrey Epstein is, I'm glad you are well. Did you get married? And then from Redacted, they're the one. Redacted is responding to Jeffrey Epstein saying, Happy Hanukkah and Happy Thanksgiving. Hence, have a good Thanksgiving. And that's it. I'm reading too fast now. Yeah, this will be our last video, and with that, we'll wrap up, because I'm clearly getting worn out from reading these.
Yeah, a lot of ground covered, so we're doing great. Yeah, we're doing good down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, we're doing excellent going down the rabbit hole. We're just going to have to keep digging and take a break.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you in a little while.
Yep, see you in a little while.
Bye.